Good day, and welcome to Coffee with the TIgg and friends. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. It seems like nobody can actually see what's going on online. I'm going to check real quick YouTube, see if we're going out real quick, because it might be the streamer program, and I might have to switch over to. Wow, everybody's online too. Simpit and everybody else.
What's it called?
What's what called? It's called the TIgg. The TIgg. Just the TIgg. No, I didn't schedule anything because I was busy all morning and overslept. So, but anybody who knows the show knows that we're here every Sunday morning. And YouTube says we're live. And the stream mouth is an orange. Well, it's because I'm looking at the same thing, but YouTube says we're on. So let me check Twitch real quick. Twitch. We're just having technical difficulties again. It's YouTube streaming. I don't know how. I know a lot of the other guys have problems when they stream too, so it's not that big. It says I'm streaming R Factor on Twitch, so you just need to update your thing. Oh, it says I'm offline. Nope, it says I'm live. It says I'm live. I need to go in and change that too. With the coffee. I'm figuring some of this stuff out. Anyway, we're waiting just a little bit here to make sure I'm out. Yeah, commercial's coming on, so gotta wait for the commercial. Coffee with the Ticket friend. Tom Garrett 1127 is here. Bill Highbank is off doing the laundry. Nobody else so far of our yeah, I'm live on Twitch. I can see it. It's live. You're just behind the times. You can't really go on the channel until I start broadcasting. I think that's how it works.
I see you now.
Yeah. Okay. Anywho, welcome to the show.
I never did find you on YouTube.
Yeah, I did. I know where it's at, so it's no big deal. I just click 2 buttons and I'm there. But today's agenda. By the way, Bill's not seen me. Bill sent me one of the impromptu shows. If you watched, Bill had, I think you did, Tom, but Bill sent me a Willow Springs t-shirt, and I got it on today just to make him happy.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. Are my ears on straight? Yeah, my ears are on straight. Got my holiday hat. Anyway, I overslept this morning, so my brain's still a little foggy. Usually I get up about 7 o'clock my time, and I didn't get up till almost 10 o'clock my time, so my brain's still not fully functional. I don't set an alarm on Sunday, so I usually still get up pretty early, but I was up late last night watching a show called on Netflix. It's the new one with Michael Douglas and Alan Arkin, the Comiskey method or something like that. It's a good show for older guys. You should watch it if you got Netflix. It's a good show. Good show. I enjoyed it. Only 8 episodes, and I watched all 8 of them last night, and they're only about a half an hour long. So, he's popping a beer. He's popping a beer at 9 o'clock in the morning. Did you hear that? I heard a beer. It's one of those new sparkling water alcoholic beverages for the snowflake.
Where is?
Ooh, I'm gonna offend people. What's that?
I wanna send Adam a link to the Discord channel. Where do I find it?
Okay, go into. I hear Highbank laughing in the background. You go to the voice channel. There's if you go to Race Stream Chat, there's a plus sign, a person with a plus sign. You click on that. You make it'll come up with a Discord address, and you just copy that and give it to him.
Okay.
If not, I can.
You.
Yeah, if not, I can do it. Or Bill can do it. Mr. Drinking a beer first thing in the morning.
I did.
Beer. Or it's one of those new sparkling.
It's actually sparkling. It's carbonated water.
Oh, it's a sparkling water alcohol for the snowflake. I'm sorry. I'm being bad. I'm being really bad this morning. I've seen those ads for that sparkling water alcohol. I've seen them.
That's not what it is.
I know it's not.
That's not what it is.
I know you're a Jameson's man. You drink the hard stuff.
You got something on your ear.
Yeah, it's my holiday hat. So it's got ears on.
You don't put your headphones on your ears. How are you supposed to see it?
Because it's under my ear.
Oh, those aren't real.
Aha. Yeah, we got it going on this morning already.
Did the show started?
Yeah, we're if you're seeing me live, we're started. We are started. We're starting off with our normal key. We had a technical difficulty. I had to restart OBS and all that crap. I did manage to figure out how to make the chat window a little smaller and a little less obtrusive, if you notice. For the people who use the chats, I made it a little short.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's a lot less obtrusive. It's a lot less obtrusive than it was, so hopefully that works. Not a lot of people use it anyway right now, so it's not that big of a deal. When people start using it more often, I will figure out how to make it transparent. See? Timing in. Fine on. See? High bank. High bank. Oh my god, my glasses are dirty. Anyway.
I wish the text was larger.
Yeah.
To see it.
I know. I'm still monkeying with it. There's got to be a way of monkeying with it. I was monkeying with it a little bit last night, and then I got.
Talking about that little window in the upper right corner.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With the itsy teensy little writing in it.
Yeah. I'll have to figure out how. I have to figure out how to make that bigger. I got to go on their site and actually play with it. The restreamer was their chat interface was a lot better, where I could change the size of the fonts and make it clear, make the background transparent, and I could also type over it. This one you can't type over it, and that's kind of a pain in the butt. But I'll get it figured out. It's just something new to play with. This hat's making me hot too. I got my Willow Spring shirt on. See, Bill? See?
SP.
Yeah, Willow Springs.
Special.
Yeah, I'm special. I'm a special kind of guy. Oh, yeah.
Now, let me ask you a Discord question.
Yeah?
We'll give you a Discord answer.
Maybe.
Just give you a Discord answer.
All these people showing on the right-hand side.
Those are all the people who are members of the channel.
All of those people?
Mm-hmm. Every last one of them.
No, those are all. No, he's not looking at your stream chat. He's looking at. Those are
Discord channel.
Yeah, the people on the
Yeah,
people on the right-hand side. You got
those are people that you.
No, that's the left. That's the left. That's the left hand.
Or CG.
Yeah.
Simper.
Yeah.
Restream. Patreon.
Yeah, those are all members of the.
Angelica.
Yeah, because if you
Okay.
at the top of the list is me, you, and Bill.
Yeah.
I wonder. I can't. That list's not even showing on mine for some reason.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Huh.
Not a big deal. I'm actually gonna. And then come back on. Something's
Click on the member list.
member.
Right next
list.
to the search box. The two little outlines.
Yeah, that makes it come away and go away. Yeah, smart. Hey, you figured out something, Tom. Good job.
Yeah. Good for something.
Yeah.
Shoveling dirt.
Yeah.
You sure? I don't see that member list.
It's if you go to
That's
where
okay, I'll figure it out.
okay, where it says # race stream chat. It's got a bell and it's got a thumb pin. Then it's got two people. Click that.
The two people.
The two people. One standing behind the other. Got it?
Nope. See it.
Really? Here, I'll take down the image here and you can look at mine real quick.
That's okay. Let's don't do housekeeping.
Well, what else do we do in housekeeping? Because we can't do house. We're doing the show. We're doing the show. This is all part. We're an information show. See, right there, two people. Where it says members. See that? Right there, right underneath the chat box. Click that. Goes away.
I didn't have my thing scrolled up. I see.
Yeah. Now you're no. Yeah, now you're cooking with Earl. So we're going to discuss. I don't remember. No, I just teasing.
You set the agenda. I'm not even.
I know.
Get on with the items.
I know. We're going to the direction that we really want to go with this channel by watching. I remember. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
On the list?
No, frick no. Frick no. Pizza was not on the list. No, absolutely not. No hamburgers either, Joe Pa Joe. Yeah, he chimed in on the Facebook about talking about hamburgers. So I'm guessing he watches the show at a later time, which I thank you very much for anybody who watches it later. Oh, by the way, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to remind you when I go online. I try to go online Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays with stream racing, and then Sundays is always coffee with the tea, always at noon Central or noon Eastern time, 11 Central since I'm Central time. 9 a.m. in the morning for you folks in California, and I think people in Mountain can figure out what time I come on. If you can't, then you need to move.
What time does the show start?
At noon Eastern, usually. Right there in that little 5-minute window frame. Usually either 5 minutes before or 5 minutes after. I usually figure.
Well, that was 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. We've been on for 15 minutes just babbling about nothing. Yeah. We start. We're not high quality production here. You know, we're fly by the seat of your pants. There you can actually.
Who told you that?
I do. I do.
Hotbank is a Twitch Prime member.
Yeah, well, he pays.
Does he?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have to pay soon. One of these days, I gotta dig into the pennies and pay him. But yeah.
I mean, what do you pay for?
I don't know.
Exclusive offers. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not with it today, so I don't have a clue.
Neither do I.
It is not functioning.
Yeah. So changing the direction. Well, not changing completely what I'm going to be doing, what we're all going to be talking about, but when I watch a lot of the other streamers, sim racers streaming, it's all the same. It's iRacing. It's a set of Corsa. How old is my sim? I don't know.
Don't read it out loud and answer it in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah, well, that's because it popped up.
Knucklehead. Oh my gosh, that hat is not helping you.
I know.
I like that you have the dashboard up.
Yeah. There's a tassel.
No game is up, but there's a.
That's the overlay. Here, I'll put it right there.
Setup.
There's a gauge setup. Well, so is the steering wheel and the it's just set up that way it comes on. You know, I'm figuring all that little scoopy stuff out.
Did you know? Speaking of gauges, looking at the fuel gauge, did you know that on cars there's an arrow next to the fuel pump on the gauges that tell you which side your fuel filler is on?
Yes. Yeah.
I never knew that until just like a month ago.
Really?
I was like shocked. I was like, well, that's smart.
Well, a lot of people are dumb.
If you do rental cars, you know, it's nice to look down and go, oh, okay, it's on that side. Used to be we had what was it? We had it used to be all American cars had them on the right side and foreign cars had them on the left side.
Well, half American cars are now foreign, so there you go. Somebody just came on Discord. Who joined us here? It's Deltona. It's an Ian. Welcome to the show. We have not really started anything, but what I've been seeing on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch are the three main channels that I do watch. Although I do realize there's like 40 others. Most of the guys who do sim racing streams, they do iRacing, Assetto Corsa, and some race room, and a lot of Forza. I'm surprised how much Forza there is actually out there being streamed. So my idea, and I've been kicking around it on the Facebook page. If you've not seen, you know, for people don't go on the Facebook page, join the Facebook page. Dogfighters playing games instead of coming in and talking to us. sucker. What I've been what I it's tongue tied. That's why I shouldn't have got up at almost 10 o'clock this morning. So there you go. Anyway, what to do more of the classic sims with the classic cars? So I'm thinking doing with NR2K instead of doing NASCAR 2019, which everybody's going to do with NASCAR Heat. NASCAR Heat streams a lot too. I forgot that one. I tend to forget NASCAR Heat. Don't like it. Don't have it. Don't want it. And iRacing, they're going to be doing a lot of the 2019 schedule with that. So I'm thinking, okay, we have two very nicely made classic NASCAR mods in NR2K. One's the 1970s or 69 to 70, originally from the pits, taken over by DMR, and now by what's Zippy Site's name now? Bill?
Delta Sim Racing.
Delta Sim Racing. I drew a blank. That's very nice, and it's a damn nice mod. It's also an R Factor 1 and 2 similar mods, but we won't go there. And then there's also the 1988 mod that's also originally from the U.S. pits. I don't think anybody's actually messed with that mod since it's been released. But the only thing wrong with the 88 mod is the original car set that comes with it is not rated. I don't even know about the 6970 mod if the cars are rated now.
All the car sets are covered from 81 through 89 in there.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So what I was thinking is instead of doing NASCAR 2019 like everybody's going to be doing in February, everybody's going to be following, is to go and run a classic season on Tuesdays most of the time.
Tom, has Cosmon said anything about date? Is he going to release that February? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, it'll be first year.
His 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007 one? Is that what you're talking about, Bill? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
The 19 mod.
The 19.
Oh, the 2019 mod? Yeah.
The Gen 19 mod.
Oh, okay. Well, you have to spoocify. Because he's doing that other mod, too, the 2003 to 2007 mod also.
Oh, you were talking about 2019.
And I was also talking about classics. You're doing classics instead of doing the current one. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe dribble in a little bit of the new mod.
That topic. You're on that topic right now.
Yeah, well, you're not listening, are you?
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I don't know.
What's Ziggy's site's name?
Delta
Sim Racer. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking, is doing the classic Tuesday NASCAR instead of doing what everybody else is doing. Because you're competing right now. I know there's like 5 other streamers on Sim Racer streamers on right now, because I just looked when I was seeing if the OBS was working. So to compete with, not to compete, but to offer something a little different. Run the classic cars at the classic tracks that are available in NR2K, which most of them are.
Did you say diff?
Huh?
Did you say diff?
No. I didn't say.
Yes, you did. You said you run something a little diff.
Different. I said different. I don't.
No, you said diff.
No, I did not. Rewind. I said different. Trust me. I don't say diff. I don't say true dat. I don't say true dat. I don't say crap like that. I'm not.
Sounded like crap. Sounded like you said that.
I don't do Ubonics or whatever the hell it's called. I speak English, American English, but still English. So that's what I'm thinking in that. And then instead of doing Assetto Corsa, the modern stuff, if I do Assetto Corsa, there'll be some of the older stuff in there. There's actually a lot of cool older stuff in Assetto Corsa. Also doing the GPL, Grand Prix Legends. One of the guys at the on the Facebook page said that he's going to do a tutorial video on how to get GPL to run great and look great on Windows 10. Now, as soon as he does that, I'm gonna study that video and get it done, so you can really see how bad of a sim racer I am, because that's the sim that'll test your driving skills to the limit. It is Grand Prix Legends. 20 years old as of this week. I don't remember exactly when it was released, but it was 20 years ago this week. GPL, Grand Prix Legends, was released, the granddaddy of them all, the sim that makes sim racers cry and weep. I've seen them do, because it is that hard to drive.
Made Jackie Stewart cry and weep.
Mm-hmm. And he drove the damn things and won a
game. That game is not realistic. It's too hard. It's too hard.
Doing some GTL also in there, and then I've got some stuff in GTR2. That's older stuff too. So focus more on the class and changing the direction, going from just the TIgg to the TIgg, the classic sim racer, because and just do classic stuff. Do classic tracks, do classic cars, do classic, sim race boy. There you go. Yeah, and just throw something a little different out there for people to watch instead of the same old. Because everybody does every stream I look, it's always the same stuff. It's GT3 cars, and unfortunately a lot of them at North Chief. Don't ask me why, but it seems like everybody loves to run that track. I don't know why. It's a nice track. I've got classic versions of that in R Factor 1, and I also have it in R2K, which it's a hard track to drive in NR2K, because that sim's just not set up for that kind of track. I also have it in GPL. I think I have it in GTL. I mean, I have that track everywhere. I also have Fuego, or wherever you pronounce it. I'm half Italian, you can't tell by the way I pronounce the words, but that track, the big 64-mile thing, I have that track too. Do a 2-lap race there. That'd be fun. Not, but I would still do it. It'd take about 2 hours to do too. It's a pretty track in R Factor 1 too, even for how old it is. It's a pretty track. Anywho, so that's the idea of what I'm thinking about doing directional wise with the channel. I've been thinking about this since I've been doing this. Trying to compete with the rest of the guys doing the same thing they're doing, and then of course my online situation. We still haven't figured out if I can actually do online and stream at the same time, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. That's just too much taxing on the satellite system. We'll try it one of these days, but not today, and probably not Tuesday, probably not Thursday either. But we will try it. We'll try doing streaming and live internet racing at the same time, probably in January. Push it back to January, because I was thinking about doing it this in November, but other things got out of hand and other things got weird. So directional change in progress. Always. It's always the same thing, though. It's always talking about the same thing. So there you go. So that's the idea of what I'm thinking of, where we're going with with this channel. Just offering something a little bit different. Maybe people, the people that like the classic cars will start watching it more. I seem to get more views when I do the classic cars than I do when I just do the standard. So that's the idea, the thought behind that. And the guys are being quiet, so it must not be a good idea, or else it's such a great idea they don't know what to do.
I'm just letting you get your words out. Try not to interrupt you.
Like you always do. No, just teasing. These have gotten higher since I quit smoking too. My taste buds are really coming back. That's off the subject, but again, going to classic sim racing. Race 07 has a few classic things in it too, so I was thinking about running that a little bit too. The classic sims, the classic sim cars, classic tracks, classic everything. Anything that's not come out in the last 8 years, basically, is what I'm thinking. Anything from 2000, I think Race 07 came out in 2000. The last update was 2010, so anything before 2010 as a sim, running more of that than anything else. Though there are some cool classic cars, like I said, instead of course. So there's a few in Automobilista also. So running a little bit of that, running a little bit of this, but mostly concentrating on the older car, the older track, and just putting something out there that's cooler. I was actually driving last night a Chaparral, that vacuum car in GTR2. It's kind of fun. Three gears. Kept waiting to go to fourth gear, and never had to. That was kind of fun. But that's every time you say only gonna do this, that, or do that. No, okay. I didn't say only. I've never said only. Did I say only? I don't know. I don't know. But that's Bill's killing me. You know, and even somebody said that my new wheel is an old wheel. Well, it's a new wheel to me, but it's a classic wheel already. It's the G27, the Logitech G27. It only has 6 gears on the gearbox, not 7. Actually, I can't remember which one I was setting up. I might have been Automobilista, but I think it went up to 9 gears. Who needs 9 gears?
I don't know what's got 9 gears. Maybe 8.
Maybe a semi-truck?
No, I know. No, I swear one of them went up to 9 gears.
Buy a special shifter. You can get a different shifter for G27s for trucks.
Yeah, I'll pass on.
They have a whole deal.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. They even have a farm thing now. So I've seen it. I don't. 6 gears is enough for me. I can assign a button for gear number 7 if I have to do the gear 7. But even when I do F1 cars, which I won't be doing a lot of, I only use up to 6 gear anyway. So that's neither here nor there. Classic ones only go up to 5 anyway, 5 or 6. So there you go. Don't have to worry about it. So there you go. Don't have to worry about 7th, 8th, and 9th. Okay, so Santa High Bank gifted me with the D27 here that you can't see because it's behind the other thing. And it got here last week, and I've been playing with it, figuring it out, setting it all up in all the sims that I have, and for all the ISI games and the Simbim sims, not games, sims. ISI based sims and the Simbim based sims. It's a wonderful, wonderful wheel. I'm overjoyed with the way it performs. I am overjoyed with the fact that I have to use, I actually set it up so I have to use the clutch and all that fun stuff. Again, a classic wheel, classic racing. It just all kind of ties in together. So I'm going to figure out how to do something that's going to be cool for a display thing. With that, but getting back to the wheel, the one sim so far that it does not really do well in with force feedback, and I think I figured out what to do with that, because right now everything's set at 50, and then I play with the in-game setting, so it's not as strong as it sounds like it is, so it gives you the nice feedback. The only sim is set at 100 in-game and 50 in the programming is NASCAR Racing 2003 season. There is no feel. It feels like you feel a little bit going into the corners. I've only gone to Daytona with it to test it a little bit because you wreck there no matter what in practice. So nothing. You barely feel it going into the corners. The force of it going into the corners. You barely feel it. You don't feel anything. Barely any vibrations when you crash. I mean, when you crash with the Momo, that thing was like, all over the place. But this, the technology, feedback technology, and NR2K is not, I'm guessing, compatible with the newer wheels. So what I'm thinking about doing is just when I do NR2K is knocking that force feedback and center spring all the way up to 100 and dropping it back and figuring out where it's comfortable and just keep knocking it back in the program, in the wingman, changing the strengths between 50 and that there. That's what I'm going to try with that to see if we can get a little bit more force feedback. Other than that, the wheel is fantastic. I love driving it. I'm figuring out remembering how to drive a stick again, because I haven't driven one in like 7 years. So it's getting used to it. And then what I had was a truck, and I had big, long throws for the gear, because it's a truck. And a big, long, the gear shift stick was about 2.5 feet long, 3 foot long. So you had some big shifting, and this is just a little 3-inch thing with the throws. So it's just getting used to how long the throws are. That's all that is. But I was running I said, of course, says the Abarth last night or yesterday afternoon when I had a few minutes. The Abarth? The Abarth. Well, if somebody quit coughing, you can hear me. The Abarth. You know, the hot lap challenge?
I haven't heard it yet. You still haven't...
The Abarth.
Dropping out or something.
The Abarth. The Abarth. The hot lap challenge. Yep. The hot lap challenge you have up.
The Fiat of art. Okay.
Yeah, the Fiat of... Yes. Yes, Bill. I said it 10, 15 times.
500.
Yes. Or, yes. Yes. Yes.
SS.
Yeah. I was actually getting it down pretty good, except for turn 1. I always overdrove turn 1. It was pissing me off. I couldn't figure out the braking clutch going into turn 1, but I'll get that figured it out. Yes, that's what I said. Never mind. I think Bill just likes it when the show goes off the rail. What's that, bud? Yeah, I know it does. Well, that's because that's what I didn't change it. I didn't get up in time. I didn't get up and change any.
Say copy with a TIgg.
Yes, it should. I don't think I can change that either. I can change it after the show. I did not wake up in time. I said that. I said that like 10 times. I did not wake up.
Well, I probably wasn't here.
Yeah, I said it like 5 times. Let's see. I don't know if I can change it while I'm streaming or not, but I'll give it a whirl. Yeah, see, Facebook is connecting. It's not connecting right. That's... So that's... Oops. No, I can. No, that's cool. That is cool. That is cool. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it on Caster. Doing it.
It still shows.
You have to refresh it. You have to refresh it.
Stig.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to do, because it says it's trying to connect to Facebook, and it's not doing it, so that's that. I'll figure out Facebook, too, this week.
So let's talk about GPL 20th anniversary.
Okay, well, I touched on it a little bit. I know you all wanted to talk about it more. Let's talk about that. That's cool.
I saw an article about that.
Mm-hmm.
Can't find it.
I posted something on the...
But the images, the screenshots from
yeah,
were so sharp. I mean, they look so good.
That's what I touched on when I was talking to... it's on the TIgg's Facebook page. Colton... I can't think of how you pronounce his last name off the top of my head. Amos. He knows how to do it.
Ian... Who is Colton? What's his handle? You know who I'm talking?
Colton of Mosh.
Yeah, who is that guy? What was his name before? Okay, put me down for stumping the professor. Stump the Professor 1.
Bill Jr. fan. I think that's his real name.
Dale Jr. fan 62? No.
That's a real, or Average Joe Squatter. YouTube channel is his real name.
I mean, I have seen other videos. There's a Grand Prix Legends group here on Facebook that I do follow, and I see other guys posting screenshots that look exactly like this. So it's not something that's not undoable, not doable.
You're seeing into the car.
Yeah, yeah. It's doable, but there's a lot of steps to do it. Now, hopefully, Colton does this video
click on a picture of the Can-Am at Riverside.
Yeah, yes, it's at That's at Riverside. Mine looks nothing. Then looks. I did. It's there. It's blown up.
Oh, there it is. Tony Adamowicz. Tony Adamowicz. Jackie.
Adamowicz.
I can't see the number, but I think that's Denny Holm back.
That's the number 5 back there in the McLaren.
It's a 5. That's Denny Holm.
Yeah.
4 was Bruce McLaren.
Yeah, yeah. It's Denny Holm in the McLaren. You know, I just joined. Did he really?
Yeah, 71. And then Dan Gurney stepped in for him.
Yeah, I know.
Early till Castrol put the kibosh on that because the McLarens were sponsored by Golf.
And Hot Wheels, and that's what's missing a lot of.
So then they hired Peter Revson, and he drove the 7 though.
And I've noticed, and with one of the Can-Am groups that I belong to on Facebook, that back by the rear wheel well, there's a Hot Wheels logo, and I've never seen it on a sim. Yeah, I've never seen that on that on.
Dan Gurney was sponsored by Mattel in 70 and 71.
Yeah, that's awful pretty for a 20-year-old sim. You just gotta say that.
Go back.
Go back to what?
Zoom.
I did zoom. Oh, this one.
Is that turn 1 or turn 2, or is that turn 6?
I can't tell.
I'm not used to the track. Look at that top one, yeah, that one. Ew, look at that. See, there's an M20 and an M8. Oh, excuse me, that's not an M8. That's a Lotus.
Yeah.
Lola.
I met him in the swamp down in Dig. Never mind.
And see, that's Peter Revson there in the 7.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be him in the 7. I don't know her.
Mario Andretti drove the red Ferrari number 50, but this is a Lola, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure who was driving the 50.
I don't either.
Now I gotta look. I should remember.
You should know. Stump the Riverside King. That's what we just did right there. Is stump the Riverside King. I'm
not on it today.
I notice.
I'm really out of it.
I notice. You got up too early and I got up too late. That's the story today. I saw you posted something like 6 hours ago or 5 hours ago. I was like, what the hell is he doing up so damn early?
60 at 6 o'clock.
In the morning your time?
I was up at 5.
Yeah, why the hell were you up so damn early? And you're not racing. I don't know. I'm not the Stig. I can't drive like... Well, you know who the Stig was, don't you?
The Stig.
Yeah, the Stig.
No, I can't.
You don't know who played this? He was on that show, the English show. Yeah, and he always wore a white helmet and a white suit, and that you never saw his face. That was Michael Schumacher. Yeah, that was Michael Schumacher. I could never drive like Michael Schumacher. Even on my best day and his worst day, I could never drive like Michael Schumacher.
Not many people could.
Yeah. Nope.
Right, this isn't flying.
What's not flying?
Number 50 isn't jiving for me.
Oh, it might not even be a correct car.
Well, they did a pretty good job on.
Well, yeah, the GPL guys, they do all right, but not everything is 100% accurate. Yeah, it's good looking. It's a lot better than mine looks. That's for damn sure. So hopefully he does that.
Why? Why is that?
Because I don't know. I don't know how. Okay. I'm dyslexic. I have said this to you guys before a million times, and you all know it. I'm not ashamed of it. I am dyslexic. When I read something and then try to implement it in the computer, into the computer, my brain does not see it right anymore, and it's getting worse as I get older. So, if I can actually have somebody either talk me through it, or do a video of it and just say click here, do this, do that, then I can follow it. But when I have to actually read something, it takes 4 times longer. I get frustrated, then I just don't do it. That's just the way it is with me anymore. I hate it. I hate being like this because I never used to be like this. Over the last 10 years, it has gotten progressively worse, and it just makes it more impossible for me to do anything, and I hate it. I really, really do. I hate what's going on with my brain and the way my thinking goes. That's why you see me on a lot of these things where I'm always tossing ideas back and forth out loud and stuff like that. That's just the way, unfortunately, my brain works anymore, and I have to sit there and sort it out. Huh? I know I'm cray-cray. I know I'm cray-cray. I'm cray-cray. Cray-cray. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Lay down, Izzy. Nobody wants you. I don't know anymore.
Nobody wants you. How sad is that?
She did. She don't listen to me. She did lay down though, which is a miracle in itself.
Sad. That's sad.
Here comes Jar Jar. Lay down, Jar Jar. Share the bed and lay down. There you go.
69 car. Who is this?
I don't know.
That's no person. That's not it.
I think we're out of Tom's element too when we talk about this kind of stuff.
Do what?
Do what? Do what? That's an Iowa thing. Do what?
You woke him up.
Yeah, I know. And when we talk about other than NASCAR stuff, we're out of your element, aren't we?
No, I'm listening.
Uh,
I'm racing at the same time.
What are you racing?
what are you joysticking?
What are you racing?
The GN70 mod.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The 70 or the 69?
70.
No, where
I
at?
just got the version 2.5 from Delta. I wanted to see what it was like.
I forget which version of that I have.
Well, you have the 2.5.
Do I? Are you sure about that?
Most of us have the 2.5.
GN6. Oh, Jack, keep forgetting about the GN63 mod too. I had the GN770 SS mod actually installed. Oh, that's the one with the windshield damage. Okay. What the hell? There's no readme in here, of course.
I'm looking.
I free-
I'm gonna find that car.
You gonna find that car? Oh, there it is. There's the readme. This is the...
It's gotta be a different. It can't be that year. It's gotta be a different year. It's not that year because it's not high.
1.1. I must have the 1.1 already installed. Maybe I did. Maybe that's why it doesn't work.
Low wing.
Car set 3.0. Bill Anderson, Charger 71B, and 988.
What track are you at, Tom?
Which track am I at?
Yeah.
The Daytona S TSE or whatever it is.
Oh, you're not driving on one of Ziggy's or Ziggy's tracks?
Nah, this
There it is. No, that's not it. What is that car? That's gonna drive me crazy.
It drive me cray-cray.
it is a little different than the version that I had.
How? How so?
Looked like they've done some work on the models and different wheels. The chrome looks better.
There you go.
So this is the DMR one?
No, this is the one I just got from Delta.
The pits? Oh, this is and it's in NR2003?
Yeah.
is that the one that Ziggy worked over the physics and everything?
Yeah. The one that they had it posted at Delta Sim Racing.
Yeah.
See? Now I got everybody talking about classics. I thought you were typing. That's your joystick bouncing back and forth that I'm hearing.
That's me. I'm typing.
Oh, you're
I'm
no.
not doing anything.
I thought you were racing. Well, you got to race.
I am.
Well then,
He's racing. I'm not.
well your joystick then makes noise as when you turn it because you have to, you know. I could never do that. That would just discombobulate the hell out of me.
Say again.
Doing a joystick, the turn, that would just, I couldn't do it.
It doesn't make any noise, Dan.
Okay,
I don't know what you're hearing.
I'm hearing a clicking noise. That's all I know.
It's cray cray.
Unless somebody else on the channel's typing besides you, Bill.
That was me. I was typing.
I know it was you, but I've been hearing it for like the last half an hour.
Yeah, I've actually, as far as joysticks go, I actually managed to hook up an Xbox One controller and run NS to do that. Sometimes I'm too lazy to set up my wheel. Sometimes I'm too lazy to set up my wheels. Sometimes I'm too lazy to take my wheel down once I'm done using it. So I just leave it on the desk for a week or so.
I always leave mine on the desk. I cannot not have it on the desk because you never know what to drop the hat when I want to just fire up a sim and want to run it, and then having to sit there and spend 10 minutes hooking the wheel up. I just leave it here. I have my keyboards.
Raised. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, because you never know when I get the urge to drive, you just fire up the sim, just go, which is not as often as I'd like it to be.
I can't find where that's posted, Tom.
What?
With that mod. Oh, there it is, right there. I got
You are really not awake this morning, are you, Bill?
No, I'm just kind of confused.
Confounded.
Where is it then? Okay, from the. Good
Bill's
old
thinking.
Big ass Chevys and Trinos that look boxy. Those cars bug me more than the. Okay. Who is that? That's Guitar Zan.
Guitar Zan? I haven't seen him in forever.
Expected to be released Thursday.
This
You haven't heard Guitar Zan?
No, not the song. I'm talking about the driver, the sim guy. I haven't seen him in forever.
Guitar Zan, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's an older dude.
Yeah, I know he is.
I used to lurk around everywhere.
Yep. And we're having great telemetry today because we've not dropped one single frame.
And yet you're cloudy, aren't you?
No, it's clear. I only have 2 lights on today, and it's pretty bright in here. I have the overhead, and then I have my spotlight. I don't have my lamp over here on. If I turn that on, it would be like white out here.
Isn't this? I'm confused.
What?
I'm confused.
I don't know. What are you confused?
This where I'm seeing this description of this mod, the GN70 2.5.
Yeah.
It's 2007.
Okay.
You never had that mod?
No.
Huh?
What did you have? That other one?
The one from the pits, probably.
1970s mods. There's 3 70s mods. That's interesting. That's interesting right there.
Okay.
I had the one from DMR.
Yeah. And what? That's a 3.0, isn't it?
Might be.
I think it's a 3.0. Yeah. It's interesting.
Oh, I do have. Where the hell is this?
Of all the things to be duplicated, it's interesting that they're done and done.
I'd have to check.
And yet we can't get a simple GN75.
No. No.
Too many car models. Too many car models for NR2003. It's a silly 4-car limit.
But there's only 4 that matter. There's really only 3 that matter. But
Wasn't that the year?
a Torino, a Daytona, and a Superbird.
Yeah. Isn't that the year that?
There's a lot of models, but
Isn't that the year they ran the Volkswagen or the Mercedes ran One race?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
One race. One race. I think they
They
some.
had shot a guy like that at the gate.
I think that was in like the during the 50s at an airport race.
No, it was at Daytona. Daytona. They ran one foreign car, one weird foreign car.
Are you driving, Tom?
The 32.
Imagine that.
I want to say Don Tar, but that's not right. 32, Don Tar. No. Who drives that car? 32.
I don't know. So we're here. We're gonna pimp Ziggy's site, Delta Sim Racing. I'm gonna put it up on the screen.
Is it a Charger or a Daytona?
It's a Superbird.
Oh, it's a bird. There's a bird.
Yeah, look at that. There's High Bank right there. He uploaded something on December 4th.
Who did?
High Bank did.
It's a white car?
Yeah. The orange numbers.
Yeah. And
Orange
it says
wing.
Best line products on that.
Huh?
Best line products.
Yeah.
Dickie Brooks.
Dickie Brooks. Well, why didn't the professor know that? Or is that before the professor's time, since it's like the 70s?
That's before my era.
Uh-huh.
My era.
Before the
That's-
90s gets fuzzy.
It's fuzzy. It's fuzzy. Fuzzy wuzzy.
Was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair.
Fuzzy wuzzy had no hair.
Mm-hmm.
Fuzzy
Something like
Wuzzy wasn't really fuzzy, was he?
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Interesting, quiet show today. I'm telling you. Where's the Mad Dog? Where's the King Mad Dog?
You told us you were going to talk about your topics. So
I did.
we
did. I did.
We're trying to be good boys.
I did for 45 freaking minutes or so, and or half an hour. Half an hour.
Well, how about just pop into Painting Fun and see my latest car then?
Oh, here we go with the painting fun. Let's pull that up.
Yeah, we were told we couldn't talk about painting. We couldn't.
Yeah, until I talked about what I talked about. You guys didn't interject nothing, so that's how it went.
Oh, you were on a monologue, so we just wanted to let you go.
Okay. Well, what do you think about doing classic sim racing instead of the current stuff? What do you all think about that? You think that's a good direction to go in?
What did you say? What? Classic?
Classic
Classic sim racing?
classic sim racing. Instead of doing what everybody else is doing, do something different. I turned all that off. In this.
Well, I think that's a great idea.
That's not within the last 8-10 years.
That's what I'm exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Pre-COT.
Well, even if you go back and do the original NASCAR Racing 2003 mod, that could technically still lead into the classic sim racing.
Yeah, my thing is the classic sim racing makes it sound like you're gonna race in
No.
or
Well, I could.
yellow.
I have N4. I have NASCAR Thunder 2004, but that's a pain in the ass to get. Any EA Sports games is a pain in the ass to get to run on Windows 10. You have to jump through hoops. I had to hook up. I actually had to turn on my XP machine and get that running again to actually get EA Sports games running, because I have to copy a file out of there and move it to the Windows 10 machine. And the Windows
See what's wrong with this
XP machine.
picture I put up?
What picture did you?
Ian, tell me what's wrong with that picture.
Where'd you put it up at?
I put it up
The
in
number
the
looks a bit too far forward, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to have blue rims.
No, that's not the problem.
Window net.
Window net.
Uh-huh.
This is a model. This is a model a guy built. Window net.
Window net.
Blew it.
Blew it with the window net. Blew it with the window net. Blew it with the window.
That took some effort to get that together, and he did
Blew.
that. I can't believe he did that.
Well, he's got those 3 heavy bars on the back window. Did they have those back then too?
Yeah, they did some on later. And that's what this must be, but they still didn't have window nets. Maybe Dickie Brooks had one. I don't remember him having.
I don't.
I think we would have said, "What the heck? Why is he in the cage?"
And they were not that. They weren't made out of rubber either. They were made out of just basically string.
Nylon.
nylon ropes. I mean, it wasn't that sophisticated. They were loose still. Loose, you know, they were just kind of hanging there and they flapped in the wind. I remember all that. But,
I think he did have blue wheels on his car. I can vaguely.
You're the painter. You would remember that stuff. I don't remember any of this stuff.
I raced. I mean, I raced so much in the NASCAR Legends, and I don't remember if the Legends cars even had painted wheels. I think they did. Did they?
I don't remember. I don't even know if I can get that to load doing this. I have that, but.
They have painted wheels, but the original Happy Cup cars didn't. That's a bit of a
Well, that didn't come out to later templates.
On his. That was the beginning of the bad Riversides.
What do you see on your
Momo.
screens there, guys? Because I can't see my OBS because of the way this is set up. What do you see on your screens?
Oh, it's opening up.
I see NASCAR Legends.
But it's in a small box in the top left.
Ah, that figures.
It is not full screen.
And I can't fix that. I
I
can.
love the intro to this game. I love the intro.
I skipped it.
It's so cool.
Well,
Find the 32. Find the 32 and click on it.
can you see that? Can you see it at all?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You see your mouse and everything.
Okay.
Click on the 32. You do that. The Diggy Brooks car.
I'm
32.
I don't play this very
There
often,
you
so
go, Tom. That's what you should be driving.
oh, still comes up to 41.
32 is down. It was.
Yeah, I clicked it. I just
Okay.
I don't think you can.
I haven't seen it yet.
Driver info.
There it is.
I haven't seen
No, it's got chrome wheels and it has a window net. It has the old-fashioned
it.
window. It's coming.
Yet. It has a window net.
Mhm.
Go figure.
Mhm.
Dickie Brooks doesn't have blue windows.
Why
They
did
painted.
these cars have the colored rim, but Papyrus couldn't be bothered to put them when they released NR2003? That's the one flaw about the original model that irritates me as a perfectionist.
Can you run that game? Well, you're running it right now.
Well, yeah. I've not even. I've got a driver picked out. I don't even know if the wheel will work with this.
I'll be back.
I remember seeing windows
Negative.
in his car roll into a dead stop on the front straightaway at Riverside. It's one of the very few times I was not head turns fixed.
Negative. I cannot run this.
You can't get it to run.
I can't get it any.
Stick.
I'm trying my one thing. It's not hooking anything up. I'm trying to hit escape to get out of here. It's not negative. Calibrate joystick 1. Okay, here we go. Maybe if I do this. Okay, let's just try this here. Let's see. Well, none of the pedals work.
But it says you're on joystick though. If you don't change to wheel,
Well,
you're only gonna have.
it doesn't give me any other choices. Just joystick.
Steering. You can't change that. It says keyboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it here in a minute. Just give me 2 seconds here. I'm figuring this out. I've not played this thing at all past, seeing that the graphics are so terrible. Okay, archaic.
That's the word you're looking for is archaic. Let's see if I still have that in my folder.
All right, well I have it.
Now I should be able to run it because I have InGlide.
Well, I'm running it without Inglide. How's that sound?
So what?
So what?
What did I do with it? Did I delete it?
You're the one that made me download this thing.
I know. It's good for you. It's good for you.
We've got Alabama, Atlanta, Bowman Gray. I am not driving Bowman Gray. Bristol.
Demo. Is that what you have? You have the demo like that, and
Might be. I don't know. It's something that you put up for download.
Now, if you've got all those tracks, then you have all those tracks?
Yeah. Ontario.
Isn't that cool?
Riverside.
Riverside.
Wow, that loaded fast. I don't think... Oh, here we go. Here's the problem. Right here. This is the same thing that GPL does. Oh no, I'm in. I feel nothing. I feel... No, that's my engine. I feel nothing. I feel absolutely nothing. It just killed. It just killed because I didn't shift or something.
You blew the engine.
I blew the engine. I blew the engine.
You gotta set your control. Yeah, look at that thing. It's going to the wall. Oh, it's red line. Pass red line.
Options.
There you go.
Shift up.
So much for classic sim racing.
Well, with this thing, yeah.
I gotta find that again. Where is that? Where is that? Do I have that? Where's my disc? I wonder where my disc is. Where's my disky?
Yeah, we'll put the shifting help on so we don't redline it again because I'm probably not going to be able to shift with this thing. Oh, look at that. Well, we'll figure it out one of these days. It's something that we'll work on.
Oh, it doesn't even have it listed. There's wheel. Got it. Learn about wheels.
Yeah, I know. What?
Put it on automatic shift.
I did. It's still not running. Wait, when you blow the engine, it doesn't let you run again?
It doesn't even look bad. It's pretty good. It went in and changed all the specs on it. It might run real good. Using a Plymouth.
Uh-huh. Let's try this. Shift up. Shift down. Reverse. Up here. I'll put that up there. Graphics. I think it's set maxed out graphics. Yeah, everything's on. Everything's graphic marked out. 3D acceleration. Direct 3D.
Are those keyboard choices?
I had to restart the game to get the graphic to work.
See, you need that 3DFX glide. That's what I've got. And it probably would work. I gotta find that again. Where is that? I think I have that. I shouldn't have that game in here. Let's see. Let's look in the old Momo. There's NASCAR 4.
So what's it look like? It's just the upper right hand corner? Yeah, that's... What the hell? Okay, I thought I hit exit. I thought I hit exit, but I guess I didn't. Oh, okay, I see what it does. It's the limitations of the sim. I don't know if I can actually do full screen with this. So, we'll just... Bill says he likes the startup video on this, so we'll let it run. Oh. 92 megs. I have never found any of the old Pirates video games. I've only found a few of the NASCAR ones. Like I said, I've got, well, this. Somebody found it, like, downloaded that. But on disc, I actually have the original NASCAR Racing, NASCAR 4, and NR2003S me open it? Or you're not watching?
I'm not getting the game.
Oh, okay.
I can't find.
Huh?
I was trying to find the game. Yeah, I love that opening. A lot of those pictures are Riverside.
Yep, I noticed that.
2.5.
2.5. This is the original 1.0.
What's the difference between the GN70 SS and the GN70 version 2.5?
The GN70 SS is Dennis's, isn't it?
I thought it was.
Yeah,
One of them's
the
the
SS and the ST.
The SS is
Different
the
short cars. One has the wings and one doesn't.
right. One's the Dodge Daytona. One's the Dodge Charger. Or yeah, Charger.
And, yeah, because on the short tracks they use the like on the Gray they weren't running wings. I never did understand why they ran wings at Riverside other than the fact that they have that straightaway.
I know, maybe, I don't know why.
I mean,
guess
it's not like
because the
everybody.
road course.
Everybody
is not
didn't drive it.
further down course, you know, I guess it
That wing was trying to size. It's too high to make something. But when I did it, that's the big thing that the wing I don't know. They ran them on the road course, so yeah. But not everybody.
Now the
Shells, Thunderbirds.
I think I goofed it. I think I goofed it. I goofed it.
Who are you gonna say this to?
You all, of course.
Oh, okay.
7, 8.
Well, you could just say you did. We would never know the difference.
Yep.
He's got some of them NR2002 cars. Is it gonna work? It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Well, that thing is tiny on that screen. You don't have that glide, so you can't run it.
How do you know?
Run it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you go get it while I wasn't looking?
No, I didn't even know what it is.
It's a 3D accelerator.
Well, see, you don't tell me these things. You talk about them, but you don't tell me about them.
Well, that's why I said you got to get that. That's the thing that Tom found.
Well, you never gave me a
It
link.
allows you to run the old.
You never gave me a link.
I'll give him a link.
Nglide.com.
That's not giving me a link.
It's Zeus.
ZeusSoftware.com.
Yeah.
I'll have to get that after we're done here. If I can ever click on OK here.
How could I not have put a link up?
I don't know. You may have, but who knows?
I'm gonna get you a link right to it. To Nglide. Okay, here it comes. It's Nglide. Copy. Twitch. It's in the Twitch. It's in the Twitch thing.
Well, I'm not.
And I'm gonna put it in the. Whatchamacallit, the Discord. It's in the Discord now too. Get that baby, and you can run this game. Although it's not on that list, is it?
Yeah,
Is that on the-
3D FX Glide.
I know, but is down at the bottom there's a list of compatible games. Is NASCAR Legends on there?
Well, if NASCAR Race 3, if 3's on it, then Legends is compatible because 3 and Legends are basically the same game.
Yeah, but I'll also say that the list lists some things. Yeah, Legends is on the list. It just says playable, so you don't even have to do anything else but have this in your system.
Well, I'll have to get it after the show.
I gotta get the dang game again. What? I thought I had that on disc. I must have put that disc somewhere else. Where did I put it?
This is annoying.
Yeah, so you can You could run a series of the whole thing. How about that? That would be something to watch.
Might be. If it, the limitations.
I don't think you can put cars into this game.
I don't think you can either. You do the paint shop, but that's about it.
Remember, because I wasn't.
Yeah, there is.
Put games cars in.
I think there is.
TIgg Momo. But you couldn't run a 40 because we all know you can't run the 40. That's not right.
I know it's not right.
But you have Hamilton in there. No Pete Hamilton. You can run.
Yeah, Daytona 500 team. That's what I know.
Pete Hamilton. With a national sponsor.
Options. Everything is on.
Options. There. Oh, you gosh, you should always play that.
What?
Get you in the mood. Get you in the mood.
For what?
See, that's the way the Dow Chemical car should look.
New driver. You just add. Oh yeah, you can add a new driver. You have to have a file.
A car.
A car file. Yeah. I swear I've seen.
Paint shop.
I don't think there's a paint shop, but I'd see you can add a car. I'm looking dead at it right now. You can add.
Yeah, you can. Okay, so that means you could add one.
If you have I'm guessing if you have.
If you got a paint.
If you got a template, you can add it. Look at all these extra cars.
Well, all you have to do is if there's a paint shop, there's no paint shop.
No, there is no paint shop. It's driver, delete, new driver, delete driver, driver info.
Still go into the. I'm sure they're TGA. I'm sure it's the same exact deal.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it is.
Yeah. Well, see. Can you create? Let's see. Where's it?
Well, you'd have to. I think I remember seeing them. They may be over at.
Yeah, WinMip has a.
Yeah.
N3NL.
Yeah.
So if you can do it, then you can do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of where the templates are. That's what I'm thinking. Is where
SBR has them. Anybody does.
SBR, yeah, or that site that J.R. Franklin took. Yeah, J.R. Franklin took over. They might be there.
No one would know because everybody's moved on from it. You never hear about him ever on this one.
Oh, here we go again.
It ain't gonna hurt you. This isn't gonna hurt you. It's good for you. Ask to Tom.
What?
Who is the Colton Amash, or whatever his name is? Amash. Who is that? What does he use a different name?
I don't know.
I thought you knew this guy. I thought he's one of your guys. He's not one of your guys? He's not your guy? Whose guy is he?
Colton.
I'm a washer.
Where are you looking?
He's on the TIgg's Facebook page.
He's on the Facebook.
There he goes again. He needs to see an internalist because he's belching all the damn time.
They don't have any legends stuff here.
No.
So what?
Look at that graphic in the rear view mirror. That's just terrible. That's like Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, I'm using my wheel. I'm trying to. It doesn't work all that great. Why? I'm not in NR2K. I am in NASCAR Legend. Not necessarily. Oh, are you looking at the same thing I'm looking at? Ooh, I damaged the car.
Looks like we got damage on the left front.
I just destroyed the left front. Hit the wall. Don't see it. Well, the F key doesn't see it.
10-4. Okay, we'll fix the damage. We're gonna give you rubber all the way around.
You have you have that gate?
Well, I can get it pretty easily.
Yeah, probably.
It's hard to, this is a hard sim to drive. I mean, this looks, I feel like I'm playing Nintendo NES right now. That's how bad this looks. It's not, I don't think it's 6-bit. 16-bit, that would be it. That would be NES. The Super NES. Not NES, Super NES.
There was a Legend of standalone.
Yeah.
Game.
Yeah. No, no.
I'm at Race Lane Center looking for the files.
What phone is looking for?
The, you might have to just do a Bing search. There's no exterior damage. Oh, there's a little bit in there, I think. It says Papyrus Racing on the side. Is that what your car says on the side of it there, Tom? I don't think so, so it's not your car. Ha ha. Snap down. Snappy down. Yeah, just a bit. Oh, look what I did to that car. That poor car. Yeah, I don't know.
Boom.
You click on the download for the thing and I get Sierra Trade.
Oh, that's fine, Joe.
I know how to get it. I know how to get it. I didn't know exactly where to get it. Let me get out of here. I gotta get out of the game. Anyway, we're not supposed to be playing games today anyway, so today's a talk show. But there you go. I got.
We are talking.
You're
On.
not really driving either. Look at this. There's a Myths and Legends Papyrus Any settings.
Okay. Let me pull up the. Let me get rid of this real fast. Let me pull up the image so you don't see my wondrous. Oh wow.
And I click here and I get crap that doesn't look like.
And here we go. Router racing game. Because I've had this folder since ever in a day. NR2K.
This is not what it's proposing to be.
Here is the page. Here is the page right there. And I will cut and copy that into Discord. Well, it's up on the screen, but it's going into Racestream chat.
Not yet.
It's right there.
Okay. There it is. Pirates help. So
And
you got the page,
all the patches from...
patch. I wonder if you already have it.
I don't know. NASCAR Racing, NASCAR Racing 2, NASCAR Racing 3, NASCAR Racing 3 Trucks, NASCAR Racing 4, NASCAR Racing 2002 season.
Legends at the bottom of the page.
Is it
Bottom of the page.
really? Yeah, there it is.
You got a Pentium 166 processor. You have 1 megabyte video card.
1 megabyte. 1 megabyte.
1 megabyte.
I told you it was 16-bit color. That's what it...
16-bit color DirectX. Windows 95 or better.
And 32 megs of RAM. That's hysterical. That's hysterical. What's the specifications for NASCAR racing? They don't even updates Mac to Mac. It's not even for. This patch addresses many issues, including computer opponents being affected by damage. Oh my Lord in heaven. That's for NASCAR racing. What they don't even. Okay, NASCAR Racing 4. Intel Pentium processor speed 166 megahertz. A 1 megabyte video card, 16-bit for NASCAR Racing 4. So that's when Tom could run that. Yeah, I run it, NASCAR Racing 4. I got to put the disc in, but I can run it. I have it. So that's when NASCAR Legends must...
You get the invite, and it'll be all 100%.
Well, where's the freaking link? I can't download.
It's in
I got it.
both the
I got it.
page and the disc.
I got it. I put it on. I will save this.
I gotta find the stinking game. I don't remember where it was. 'Cause I don't. These links I'm getting are no good.
Well, the one you put up in the hot lapping.
Oh yeah, that's the ticket. Back.
This is the next thing I'm looking.
We got a link for that place.
What? It's the nod?
Mom, I can't approve anybody because I'm not gonna approve anybody if I can't check their
IP. Their IP location.
Oh, look at that big dog run the decoin. He run the decoin. Ooh, he said he got a better lap. There you go. So I had to do some sliding around and throttle control. If you can slide in NR2003, you're way ahead.
I can slide in that. I slide real good in that. I can slide. I believe I can slide. Never mind. Uh-huh.
Press the gas and I let it ride.
Something like that.
I don't know.
TIgg's World. What are you posting in TIgg's World? 20-year-old Sims crazy.
What is this? NASCAR
I hate Laghorn. The only Laguna Seca I ever found of NR2 was crap. Yeah. So, oh, these are car sets. 20-year-old Sim, right? Crazy.
Yeah, when I gave you suggestion stuff to race, you said pass you the car sets and you consider it, so I linked the car set. One of them is by TWCom, the 1972 car set.
Okay.
You know, Bill knows him.
Okay.
Who?
Okay.
TWCom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's my
did
boy.
the,
He's
72
my boy.
car.
My boy. You can buy NASCAR Legends with the diecast car for $549.
There you go. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Please. No, I'm just teasing.
You can get the car. Can you get the car?
That's the.
People are willing to throw the car in. The car disappeared.
Oh, it more.
It says NASCAR Legends. It says 32-bit system.
Well, yeah.
People trying to move that for $29. Oh, it's new, brand new.
Brand new in the box. Brand new in the box.
I'd probably buy it just for the
Nick in the box.
diecast, because
It's Nick in
aside
the
from
box.
the sim racer, I'm also a diecast collector.
Well, when,
That thing would take a week to get here. That's crazy.
where's it at?
It's in California.
Hotel California. Anyway, yeah, like I said in the one thread over Stanot about we have the Tom put up for your computer specs and pictures. I actually said once I get this room straightened up to where I want to do it, to where I want to be, and I don't have this big hog pile of a mess behind this monitor that you cannot see. I'll give you all a tour of this particular room. What it'll look like when I'm done everything, when I get the new chair and all the stuff the wife ordered for me for Christmas. Excuse me. I'll give a big tour of the TIgg's domain, of the TIgg home, where he spends too much. Yeah, the layer of the room that the wife says he spends way too much time in. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in here like 6-7 hours a day. Boom, there it is. Yeah.
Ooh, there it is. Oh my God.
And I don't think anybody did it. I think I attempted to do it. I just couldn't. Yeah,
Did I do it? I did it. Did I do it?
I don't know. Did you do it? I tried to do it. It's like from 5 months ago already for NASCAR Legends at Riverside.
Page
7, 8.
Papyrus. Put it in there. Legends. This was put up in 2015.
No, we've not been doing.
Did you see?
Legends?
NASCAR Legends. Here you go. Put it up. Put it up.
Did you see that render request Mopar Madman put up?
No.
For which one?
The one that I haven't done.
Oh, look. I'm right there right now.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell it goes on. It don't fit none of my models.
Well, ask
They
him.
didn't even have a charger in the 17 Mix. I did.
Actually, the Monster Energy Cup Series 717 mod, there was a charger. It's the same in 20.
There was a charger, but not a Challenger.
Okay. So maybe it's the SRD Xfinity mod?
I tried DMRs and didn't fit none of them.
What's the Challenger for? I think someone made a Challenger alt template for the Monster Energy Camaro. Tried that?
No, I didn't try that one.
That's why Zmod comes in handy, where you can just dump all this stuff on the Zmod when they make a Zmod, because it uses less computer or the car viewer.
You look,
Challenger.
if you look at the back of the car, it looks funny
Whoa.
on this template.
Well, it's a Dodge. What do you expect?
I can't see it.
Anyway, we are digressing. What else is new? What else is new? We're always digressing. Anywho.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I couldn't get it to fit any of the scenes that I.
Well, Mopar.
He didn't use the.
You can't beat these people into submission.
No, you can't.
Mopar man.
What to tell you.
Mopar City Madman.
Since they-
You're watching.
He said
What
put it on
temp?
the Minx. Put it on the Minx and just see what it does. Put it on the Minx.
I did.
Which one?
Like crap.
Maybe it goes on the Ford. Who knows?
Tell you that information. It's like, dude, you gotta give us this information.
Yeah. Well, did he fill out the?
Did you go over to Big Evil? Did you go over to Splash and Go?
PM'd
Big
him.
Evil Racing. How can it be both? It's one or the other.
They
So
work
it's Big
together.
Evil. It's Big Evil. Okay. I'm looking at Big Evil. I'm at.
Yeah.
So what sims are you gonna do then?
Definitely NR2K, of course, always. You know, that's the staple of this. But I might do the 88 mod. I might actually do the 63 mod because that doesn't get any love at all. That's the classic.
This thing, I don't know who put this thing together, but it looks like crap.
What?
This flat that he's got posted. If you look at the front end,
I'm looking for a Challenger there.
I'll be back in a minute. I need coffee and a pee.
I do not. I don't see. There's no Challenger here.
no, there isn't.
Oh, wait. Go back a step and see. Painting.
It's definitely a splash and go mod because it's got 3 wheels on it.
Splash it. Gen 6 in my first.
Yeah, that's odd. There is.
They have a Dodge Dart. Or not a Challenger. Let me see. Dodge Dart.
You looking at that flat, Ian? Look at the front end.
Judging by the contour of the rim, maybe it goes on the floor. Even though a lot of people use Ford as a generic.
Yeah, but look at the front.
Yeah.
Down by the bottom right fog light.
Yeah.
See that shading to the right, right next to the
Yeah.
Sunoco decal? Look at the left. It ain't
Yeah.
in there.
Maybe
Then
he
it's,
made this himself.
yeah. Then the black
But it does
out.
have the Dodge Charger. It has the Dodge Charger.
Yeah, at the back it does
On the
show
side.
the Dodge truck.
It's got the, it's like a Dodge Charger because it's got the side cutaway thing on the inside. On the side of the car, it's got that indention.
Well, I'm gonna do a render in the Dodge Charger and show you what it looks like.
I'm just saying, that's what it looks like here. In the rear,
Don't look right.
I've been in it like 10 minutes.
I don't like doing crap that don't look right.
No. Then don't do it.
He needs to give you more. If he had used the form. Isn't there a form?
Yeah, they're supposed to, and I've noticed that about a lot of the requests, about a lot of the render requests. And Tom, you gotta start stepping up and being daddy and saying, if you don't fill it out properly, I ain't doing it. That's all there is to it. It's at the top.
I thought I made a form for this.
You do. It's at the top. It's a sticky. It's-
Yeah, it's there.
So,
There's 2 doing
Yeah, there's no
Unhide.
form. It just says credits. Flats must be at least 1 or 2 for, but 1 or 2 for. State there's a JPEG, what render you like, as well as what type.
I
as
thought
well
for
as the
sure I made a
manufacturer.
form for this.
Nope.
I thought I made a form for this and the paint request at the same time. I'm pretty sure I did. Because that was when it's like when I first started doing this stuff. I started doing that. The first thing I did was start making forms so that things could get settled out.
I thought I saw one. I don't know. I don't do renders, so I don't play with tension. I just know about the paints because of all the other crap that goes on.
There dang sure should be one, so that you can have that information. If they don't do that, then they can't have the damn render.
I know exactly what you're saying. So, getting back to
You don't have to chase
what
it
we're
around looking for this.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
just-
exactly.
You got enough time invested in it already without having to look for stuff.
Chase stuff down. Now they need to give us as much. They need to, for painting and for the renders. They need to give it as much information as possible. If not, just say not enough information. Give me everything. It's just like these kids. You know, they're also starting to request. These people are starting to request paint requests on Facebook pages where they just say, "Can somebody paint me this car?" No information, no nothing. It's
You know,
just.
Tom,
This
as
is ridiculous.
a Wool road racer, I resent the fact that our avatars are now ovals.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I haven't been paying.
Ovals.
Yeah, they're circles now instead of square.
Oh,
That's not an old, yeah.
I guess
It's
I'm.
an oval. A circle is an oval.
Yeah, it's a circle.
Yeah.
It's just,
But
I guess I never paid attention.
All circles are ovals, but not all circles.
Or
Just
ovals.
like all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
Alright, check that out on Discord. That's on the Dodge body.
Oh, that's because he left those. Oh, you have to try turning off the.
It looks like it's on a Chevy body with the.
Put a letter in front of BMG. The BM. The bump.
There ain't no bump.
There must be, because that's where you get those big old indentions.
No, there is no bump map because that's a flap.
No, he's talking about the render.
Render scene.
Okay.
In the render scene, there's a bump that makes those
I'm
dents.
telling you, there ain't no bump.
Oh my gosh.
That's just how detailed confidence mods are.
That looks nasty, nasty.
No bump map. None.
That's in the shadow layer then.
All you can do is put that up and say, okay, I'm guessing here, but that looks like crap.
Mm-hmm. That looks like crap. I'm not even going to show it. It looks that bad on the screen.
And I just turned off everything associated with the model except for the paint job, and it looks the same.
Well, let me find the render request here. Where is this now?
The thing is really messed up. I mean, look at the lines on the front.
Yeah,
Look
that's what I'm saying.
Well, there you
It goes way up, and on the right side it does. Or the left
you
side,
deleted the thing about okay, whatever. Anywho, you're deleting
Deleted the thing about what?
all the things about render requests.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
What
There's
he deleted doesn't have it.
okay.
What he deleted doesn't have it.
Oh, that just
It's important. Read before posting written requests.
want me to be the bad guy? I'll be the bad guy. I don't care.
No, I already PM'd.
No, don't PM it. Do it right in the freaking open so everybody sees that if you're not doing it right, it's not going to get done. The tail end is all screwed up because it's still got the front end. Yeah, it's still got the tail light cut out. It almost looks like it's on a.
What happened? This is what happens when you don't have a clue.
Yep. It almost looks like it's on the Chevy, the old Chevy with the BR15, the BR15 Chevy. Because look at the indentations in the side. That almost was what it looks like it's on. The SS Chevy from the BR15 mod.
Maybe it's Postman did do a 2017 Chevy SS.
Yeah, he did.
Maybe that one.
Yeah, he did that too. The 2017.
Alright, well, let me check that one.
Yep. They did do two of them because the 27 because we didn't have the Camaro until.
This is why you get the big bucks.
That's I don't know. Anywho, we're gonna do classic. We're definitely doing classic. I'm gonna on the
You're changing the name to Classic Sim Racing with the TIgg.
oh yeah, either or classic sim racing with the TIgg or the TIgg the classic sim racer, one or the other. Actually, yours sounds better than my idea.
The other one flows better off.
Yeah, classic sim racing with the TIgg.
Classic Sim Racing with the TIgg.
All right, well, let me write that down somewhere so I don't frickin' forget.
I'm gonna write it down right here.
I'm writing it down right here on my pad, my trusty Tigger pen. I have Tigger everywhere. I'm missing a Tigger in this room too. He fell and I can't find him. I have Tigger. I have like 5 Tiggers.
Spell it WIDDATIGG.
What?
Yeah, just like what I'm putting in the messages in the chat on the.
All right. Well, let me.
Racing with the TIgg. With the TIgg.
I don't want to do improper English. Come on.
I mean I said
With Guttig.
with.
You want to do the with the TIgg?
With the TIgg.
That just sounds stupid. But okay, if you think it'll work. With
the TIgg.
with the TIgg, yes, with the TIgg.
With the TIgg. With the TIgg. Ooh, there's a cool car.
I don't know what you're talking
Ooh,
about.
Shiny. Yeah, hey.
Shiny.
Actually, it was Tom's little Datsun.
Oh, okay. Anyway, and then I'm gonna
Turn my crank.
when Tuesdays is an NR2K, so it'll be a mixture of the GN6, the 55 mod, the CTS because that's the one I have, the GN63 mod, and the GN70 mod. Those are the 3 classic mods I have, and then the 88 mod. So it's going to be a mixture of whichever one I feel like doing that particular day at whatever particular track I want to do it at. I can guarantee you it will not be Bowman Gray. I can guarantee you I will not be racing at Bowman. Yeah, that's it. That fits much better. What's the rear end look like? I can guarantee you Bowman Gray. It looks like butt. It does look like butt. I guarantee you I will never do a race at Bowman Gray. I can guarantee you that.
You'll never do a race at Bowman Gray?
Never.
Why is that?
Um,
You can't drive them short tracks.
I can drive short tracks. That's not a short track. That is.
It needs a lawnmower to drive.
Yeah, that's not a short track. And besides, the AI does not the AI does not run well there. That's the main reason why. Yeah, the AI does not.
Take it down to 11 cars.
Yeah, or something like that, because it does not run well. The AI does not run well there at all.
I was racing that track, I got pushed into the pits.
Yeah, I know. That's another reason why. Online.
Along and someone popped me and I'd go right into the pits. Ooh,
Oh, well,
taken for speeding.
yeah. Or when you're at Berlin. You ever raced at Berlin online? Berlin has no back wall, has no walls really, except around the front straight. So if you get bumped, 9 times out of 10, you get bumped out of the track, and you have to, especially coming off of 4, you gotta drive through the grandstands to come back on the track. That was another terrible online race. I don't think NASCAR ran Berlin at all. Hopefully not.
I think that's a NARCA track.
Yeah, well, it's been around forever. It's been around forever. Suspect flat. Yeah, here we go.
You're bringing that back.
Hey,
Why would you bring that up? Who is that?
how do you like that one?
I know who that is.
Yeah, so do I. So we don't need to talk about that. I don't need to show that at all either.
Because that little dark line gave it all away to me. 'Cause that's a pin. Couldn't use a pin.
All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Enough. We're not discussing that incident. It's been 3 weeks now. We don't need to discuss that. Seriously. Enough. Enough. I know it does, and it's killing everything.
That is the worst looking Challenger I ever seen.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yes,
terrible.
it is.
It's terrible.
It looks like a Malibu.
Hey, I drive a Malibu. Be nice to my Malibu. I love my Malibu. Of course, it's the only car I own, so I have to love it. Actually, and then GPL, if I can get the graphics working like that. Maybe throwing a little NASCAR Legend every now and again on Tuesdays. There's actually a lot to do on Tuesdays as opposed to just doing the NASCAR schedule if you look at what's available on NR2K. Or Papyrus, actually. You can just call it Papyrus Tuesday and just run all Papyrus crap.
There you go.
Yeah. Thursdays could be, well, ISI, and I can run a bunch. There's 3 different sims for that, 3 or 4 different sims for that. And then Saturdays could be Simbin Saturday. Because there's you got GTO. Okay.
Cosman's server, want to say something? Cosman's server, they're talking about putting alt manufacturer on templates. But this Challenger, when you rendered on the Dodge and rendered on the Chevy and how bad it looks, I just couldn't help but chime in on their conversation about trying to fudge cars on detailed body. As like, this would fit in perfectly, showing them, so what we see, that they're just ugly. Ugly cars.
Okay.
I can't get WinMip 2 to open up this.
Why do you still use WinMip?
Because you can.
WinMip 2?
Yeah. Never mind. I'm thinking of something else.
What are you thinking of?
I was thinking of something else.
Were you thinking of Winamp? It is back and it works just great. I love it again. I hate it's so much. It's a better music player than any other one out there. So,
It's got this.
Anywho.
Click this thing and put it on Win NASCAR Legends. A little thing pops up that says track. I don't know why.
Put it on the NASCAR Legends.
Yeah, because if it's a WinMap, you can't leave it on NASCAR.
Yeah, right.
Click it on the little NASCAR 3 button, which has Legends in it. But I put it on, and this little box comes up and says track, and then it says Sunny in another box. I don't know
Jimmy Broadbent's trying to rally a lion.
where. In what sense?
see, he's not even. He's talking on my show, but he's watching somebody else. That deserves a boot.
I was just checking YouTube to see what was going on, and I just saw that thumbnail.
It's like a woman looking for shoes.
Just browsing, you know.
Yeah.
Screen. There's nothing on your screen of it.
That's true. There's nothing.
Well, yeah.
I think that's on you, Tig. That's on you.
I don't care. I don't care at this point. He's on my show and he's watching Jimmy. So go.
I wasn't even watching. I just saw that in my.
I know what's going on. That's another reason why I don't like really doing anything on Saturdays and Sundays, because everybody streams every day. The SimPit crew, Jimmy, Gamer, what's his name? Gamer Muscle. They all stream on Saturdays, and those are the three main guys, and then of course all the sub guys all streaming. So, it's like.
Can you make your picture as big as the coffee cup?
Well, why would you want that?
If he wants to cover.
I was just wondering if since you're not streaming a race or
Yeah,
anything, if
maybe
you
you
could
should
make your
do
box
full
a
screen
little
face.
bigger.
Go to full screen face.
This is an interesting song on Facebook. That's gonna be Charlotte snowed over.
There.
Yeah.
Now they're calling it the snow.
How bad is that? That's just terrible.
We gotta wait about 10 minutes to
Let me see.
Only about 3 seconds. Well, there's a 3-second delay.
It grew up in front of us.
Oh, that's much better. It's Kurt Busch. That's much better.
Take off your glasses. You look like Kurt Busch.
I don't know how you see with that thing hanging down in front of your face, but
It's right here. See, it's like right above my eyelash. I can see it, but I don't see it. Oh, there you.
oh, okay.
That was glasses. He's Kurt Busch.
I'm my father. I
I told you, he looked like Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch. You need a Monster Energy t-shirt. Everybody's like, hey, it's Kurt Busch. He's on a t-shirt.
I don't like looking at myself that freaking big.
Bring it down about half.
Well, then
half
what are you
that
looking at the
size.
screen for? What are you...
I can see it out the corner of my damn eye. That's what I can see. I'm going to show you something here right now.
Too small.
Don't
Too
scare us.
small.
Don't scare us.
I'm not going to scare you to death.
Be calm.
It's too small.
What's he doing? He's going to show us something on the screen.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot better when you're racing. I like it. You should race and talk. It's like
You should- You should run a
Sometimes he talks,
replay.
but he's still...
You should run.
I have run a replay, and y'all bitch about it because... Never mind. I've done all that. Y'all bitch about it.
You did that.
I did. Well, like one of the first...
We're more sophisticated than
Yeah, I guess...
Kevin Hart. We've grown.
Who's that?
Kevin Hart.
He's an actor. The guy in the upper... That's my dad. That's my dad. That's who I look like. If you look at me and look at my dad, we're the same. Except I got the goatee.
Who's that kid on the right? You?
That's my stepbrother, David. I am down here, actually. I am right under my father, in front of my stepsister.
Anything yet? What are you looking at?
Are you live or are you like? This is on Twitch or on YouTube.
Am I not live? Did I go off and on?
You might
There
have.
it is. 70s.
Is that you in the brown coat?
Yeah, that's me. That's 1971 or 2. I can't remember what it is.
Oh, okay.
Tiny TIgg.
So you got sisters.
That's the blonde on the right looking evil. That's my sister. That's my only true full-blooded sister. The other 2 girls are my stepsisters. The David is my deceased half-brother or stepbrother, and that is my stepmother, in between David and my father.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
He does look like. You do look like your dad.
Yeah, I look exactly like my dad. I wish I had a better picture of him. Here, you want some more classic 70s looking?
Solved.
Yeah, I am my dad. I am my father's son.
I like the way they used to put pictures on back then, though.
There you go. Pick out my little brother and pick me out.
Like you can't pick anything. It's gone. It's gone. It's that brown one in the bottom left corner. The chocolate man.
Pick you and your little brother out.
Yep.
Okay, you're the one in the top left.
No.
Okay, one of y'all then is the guy, the kid in the white T-shirt and the red shorts on the right,
That's me.
and your little brother is.
Plaid shirt, brown pants.
Nope.
Red pants.
Nope. That's a cousin. That's a step cousin.
How about in the very front row with the plaid shorts?
That's my little brother.
That's you in the white T-shirt with the red.
Yeah, the burgundy shorts. Yeah, the
He's styling. He's got socks with red stripes, red shorts, red T-shirt, red.
It's Niagara Falls too to boot. Can you?
This is a football team.
This is all me and my step cousins and step brothers and steps. They're half Puerto Rican, so yes, there's a lot of Puerto Rican.
Pee-wee soccer.
Yep. No pizza Monday. But no, that's the day. No pizza Monday. I have better pictures of my dad. I just don't know where they are. My dad died 21 years ago, actually, in a couple of weeks. So, you know. So there's that.
Somebody's listening to this on quite a delay. Oh, that's what's coming up. Somebody's got their sound up on
I can't even hear it, so that's.
Twitch.
Well, here you go. Here you go. Tom probably.
My sound on Twitch turned off.
Here you go. 95 or 96. Look how good looking the TIgg used to be. I had hair. Look at all that hair. That was short.
Wow.
That was short hair. No goatee, no nothing. Now do I look like Kyle?
Joey there.
Joey Logano. There's my full beard stage.
Kind of looked like Joey Logano.
Uh-huh.
Could have sold spates on her forehead.
I still have the same hairline. Look at that beard. Look at that beard.
Look like Kurt Busch. You got Kurt Busch head. Kurt Busch head.
There's the best picture.
Is that a Casey Kane car?
No, that's an ARCA car at Knoxville, right before the Iowa Speedway opened up. You like that baby picture?
Yeah,
That looked like a young
Tigger.
what's his name? Hitchcock.
Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Young Alfred Hitchcock.
Christmas time.
Yeah.
Quite a nice little wheel you got there. Is that you? That's not you.
Where?
That can't be you. That's color.
The 60s. Here you go. Here you go. The worst picture of my collection of my old pictures. Right there. It's not going to come up on the screen here. I'm driving a piece of crap car.
Oh, it's a Ford Mustang. Who's driving, or is the chick driving?
That's my sister. That's my older sister.
The chick's driving.
Yeah, well, that was like 1969 and 68. Yep. Oh, it's because I'm relaxed. That's at Wildwood, New Jersey. That's at Wildwood, New Jersey, at the amusement park they used to have on the pier. There's,
That reminds me of how the old slot cars work.
yeah, that's basically what it was. It was a giant stock car. Yep, that's exactly what it was.
Big old stock car.
Yeah, that's a giant slot car.
Yeah, there's a winner.
Mm-hmm.
They like
You'll love the styling. You'll love that styling.
Yeah.
That's styling for 1972. I'm telling you what. Oh lordy, that's some terrible time. I thought I had other pictures of my dad, but I guess I don't. But I have somewhere. I think it's on my other Windows 10 computer. I have them. Those are albums.
For the record, this is not classic Simmers.
I know this is not cool.
I thought I was watching classic
hey, it's
Simmers.
still classic.
It's classic. It's classic TIgg. That's what it is.
Is there gonna be a test?
Oh hell no. There's never a test. I don't believe in tests.
Yeah.
Tests are overrated.
I agree.
Here's what you should do. You should put up the AC track I sent you today. Without mentioning
It's not even It's not even loaded in the sim yet. I haven't had time to do that. Well, here you go. We could just thumb. This is something cool that I found on the internet and I posted it. Nobody commented on it, of course. There is the pilot. No, there is the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. Did that come up yet?
No, it's a coffee.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I still don't have it.
There is the window on the ISI space station. That's something I thought was cool because they look exactly the frickin' same. But yeah, here you go. Here's some classics for you. They didn't have a show this year, so I didn't get to go to the
I bet that's wild up there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here you go, Bill. Are you not live?
Here's a Buick Regal.
Yeah, I love the Buick Regal in the background. This is from not from this year's Melbourne Days, Mousehole Days. This is from 2 years ago. They didn't have one this year because of Ragbri coming through town.
Beautiful little Mustang right there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Big old Fairlane.
There's this guy lives right around the corner from the guy who drives the ones that that'll come up here in a second. The black and gray Barracuda. He lives
I like that Stingray. I like that little
Stingray bike. Yep.
That's cool.
Yep.
Oh, look at the Barracuda.
That guy lives right around the corner from me, and when he charges that thing up, my house shakes. I'm serious. This guy lives right around the corner. When he revs that thing up, my house shakes. I love it. And he's got a sign above his garage that says "Assholes Garage." He's a great guy. There's the Marrow right there. There's the Marrow. That's Clark's Bar in the background. That's the staple of Melbourne, Iowa. Is this? Oh, look! It's coming up. It's coming up. The yellow, the Hemi. This guy lives around the corner from me too.
69SS, I think.
Yeah.
69SS.
The Hemi's coming up. Wait till you see this. This guy lives around the corner too. Actually, he lives closer than the other guy. So when they're both out there revving the engines, my trailer shakes.
Yeah.
That Hemi is beautiful. That Hemi is beautiful.
It's a Cuda.
What year is that one? 70?
70, yeah. Could be a 71. That
Looks
might
like-
be a 71.
Looks like one I ordered, except mine was charcoal gray with a black vinyl top. Ordered it new.
Wow, you're old.
There's the car in question.
There's
The car in question right there.
Yep.
73 Camaro. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, is that the car in question that we're talking about? Oh yeah, yeah it is.
Yeah, that Camaro back there.
Yeah, the candy apple red one. Yeah, that's a beautiful car.
Those were when cars were cars.
And women were women and men were manly. Where's my favorite car in that show is?
It's got Minnesota plates on it.
Yeah, they come all the way down from Minnesota to do this car show. This is a little small town. Actually, it's a good hour and a half away to get here. To get here.
Ooh, the goat. Go back to the goat. Go back to the goat.
Pontiac.
Go back to
Pontiac.
the goat.
That's 66 Chevelle.
Yeah. Go
I
back.
had one of them too.
He's from the highway.
Yeah, they're all from Iowa. Most of them.
There's the goat.
Yeah.
65 goat.
That's when the cars were cars. My favorite car is in here somewhere. I'll have to find it here real quick. That was at the show. There's a Chevy Chevelle SS. I love those cars.
I had a 65 Wildcat. Real Wildcat.
There's that Hemi again. Was that this show or was it the previous
Just
show?
like that one.
That was a Le Mans back there.
Look at the nose on this Barracuda.
Mine was black.
They didn't let this. I love this nose the best of all the Barracudas, and they didn't keep it very long. In fact, I think they only had that nose for 1 year.
Hey, Bill, ain't that the Barracuda that you can't find for any sim?
Yep.
Oh, shut up.
There's another Cuda.
Yep, that's the one.
There's another Cuda. Beautiful car. I think this is the Mike Donahoe version too. Oh, there's your Mustang.
So here, what? That's a 68 there. That's a 68 Barracuda. That's the one you can find.
There's a car.
It's huge.
The untouched. This. Where you see this car is coming up, that's untouched.
That's a Regal. Ooh, look at that. Is that a Roush Ford Mustang?
Yeah.
Corvette?
I drove one of those once. I was so.
Yeah, there's a lot of nothing to them. The old Corvette, if you look at the hood, it's not touched.
Little spindly steering wheel, no brakes. It's just from. Now that's a car right there.
Uh-oh.
That sucker's stunk
Uh-oh.
crap out of it.
Here comes a car you'll like, Bill.
I never been of that guy. Never.
Thunderbird.
Yep, the Thunderbird.
Is that a 65, 66?
Where is
Look
that?
at what's that behind it? It's an AMC Pacer.
Hornet. It's a Hornet.
Oh, well, yeah. Wait till you see it. It's untouched. It's in here somewhere. Here's a 59 Chevy Impala.
Impala.
Yeah, it's not low-rided either. It's I knew this. I was waiting for that. It's not low. It's not a low-rider either. Oh, there you go. Arr, 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 arr. Here comes a beautiful car. It's coming up.
You need to paint that car turquoise.
And low-ride it. Put some hydraulics in it.
69.
Yeah, that's a beautiful car. Beautiful, beautiful car.
Yeah, it's convertible.
No way.
I had a
Then
I
when
had
you
a,
date- look at those wheels he used.
I had a friend that had a 69 convertible
Oh, yeah.
Indy pace car, 396. They didn't make that many of them.
That's a 68 there.
And this is just in a small town.
Go.
Small town.
1929.
Yeah, small town Iowa. These people show up with these cars.
Tom was born in the back seat of a.
No, yeah, on the way to the hospital, 50 miles plus away. Yeah.
There's the Le Mans. Is that a Le Mans?
Yeah. It would have a boat tail if it was a Riviera.
messed up Mustang. I don't like what they did.
No,
There's a Cornet.
yeah, that's the Cornet, man.
Look good, my lord, and put on hydraulics. Cornet.
Ford Pontiac Tempest.
500.
Yep, there's.
That was a Galaxy 500.
Oh, here you go.
Decided that of the Corvettes, that's the C6 is my favorite.
There's a Roadrunner.
There's a Mero. There's
That's
a
a
Mero.
Tempest.
Tempest.
Right next to the Roadrunner.
Oh, there's a lot of classic. Oh, look at that.
There's a Duster.
Mm-hmm.
Model car. That was a model grandma's car.
Oh, shit. I had a friend that had a Duster 340. It'd blow the doors off of just about everything.
Yeah, I know, but they were sold as. I mean, they had the Stinger packages too, but
Yeah.
you know, the demons. There's a Nova.
I love that Nova. I'm a Nova man.
I like the one behind, the one with the white, with the black stripes.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's the one to have.
That's a
66.
fairly.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
looks like a Nova to
Look
me.
at that Chevy too. Oh god, that's gorgeous.
The yellow one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yellow 67. So with,
That's a red drag racer.
uh-huh.
Real car. Oh, look at that T-bucket. You got a T-bucket.
This is just at a small.
That's Jar.
This is at a small town in Iowa. These people show up, and this is what you get to see. I really hate the fact that they didn't have this year, because it's one of the best. There's my. Ooh, there you go. There's a sexy woman. There's a sexy woman.
Look at that. That's the back of that 69. That's the year of the Barracuda I need. Da-da-da. Look at that wheels on.
Huh?
I do like those. I don't like that big wheels on trucks or cars.
No, neither do I.
You see
The big rims.
You see like you can see like an 85. No, see like an 85. 80.
Where is it? Did I not take a picture?
Regal going down the road with 22-inch rims on it.
Yeah.
So stupid.
There you go. There's the most underrated Pontiac that came out in the last 15 years. The redo of the GTO. I love that car. The redo of the GTO. That is
Scary.
those.
Yeah,
Man,
based
they
on
rumble.
Holden,
Yep.
based on a big
Yep. On the Holden. Yep.
That's an SS.
Mm-hmm.
Those suckers. There's a few of those here in town, and they go through intersections in front of you.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Serious exhaust on it.
Have you checked the chat?
No pizza nuggets, fries.
Chat?
Oh, I'm geeky and I know it.
Nuggets and fries on pizza.
I guess that wasn't.
That's
Don't
what
you start that. Don't you go there. No, what was the edge of that? What was the edge of the one? Two back. I'm geeky and I know it.
The two back. This.
I know it. Go back two back. It was
The Pacer.
car.
I guess the picture of the Pacer didn't make it here.
No, there was a car right. Not there. There was a black car on the side somewhere. Right there. No. That's not it.
After the GTO? That would be the Thunderbird and the Corvette.
I don't know.
And then
There was
the Nomad.
not that one.
And then
Must have been this. Must have been this vet.
yeah, it was that bad again. I'm geeky and I know it.
Was the bed. Was the bed. Yeah, it was that one. It was that one. You can always tell a town that gets snow.
Oh, well, here's more. Here's the AMC Pacer. Here's his little this thing he put on the window. It's a '79 AMC Pacer DL. It's original everything.
It's still worth about $3.
50 cents. $2,863 original. Oh no, that's how many they made. Only 286 remain. It doesn't have a price tag on it. And there it is. Here it comes. Here she comes. Beautiful car. Actually, for what it was, the Pacer was not a bad car.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be anything spectacular. There's my favorite car of that show. This picture does not do it justice because that paint job was blinding.
Oh yeah, pink that.
That paint job was blinding.
Corvette.
Mm-hmm.
C4, no, that's like C2.
No, it's not C2.
Um,
That's C4.
C3, I think, because
I
mine's
have
a
to see the back
C4.
end. I have to see the back end because he's got a mod. He's mod.
He's modded the car. Oh, here.
Yeah, it's
No, that's all I have of it. Let's go back to the beginning.
very comfortable to drive in.
Oh,
It's like a Gemini space capsule. You have to go. There's like.
Yeah,
Enterprise.
that's not C4. This is a C4.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
That's a C3.
C4 is the wide flat one here. You're right.
Yeah, C4 is the one I'm working on.
There's two Vets up there.
mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I thought that was a Corvair.
What?
No, it's not.
What do you call a vet that's been around the block a few times?
Ian.
A veteran.
Oh, Lord.
Ba-dum, ba-dum.
Oh, you can put that whatever box you found that in, you can put it back.
What?
That joke.
I have loads of them.
Yo, I'll keep them to yourself.
AMC. That's a Javelin.
It's exactly what that is.
That's a Mark Donahue edition.
Yes, it is.
I still like the AMX better.
Oh, way better. 390. It's a Pinto with a 390.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had more pictures of that.
Wait a minute. No, this is a 70. This is a 70 Javelin.
Oh, there's a car that didn't show up for the 2017 show. This is from the 2016 show. There's one. There's one of my favorite little cars of all time. I don't know what it is about that car, Nash. Matt, I love those things. I don't know why, but I just do. Oh, there's an Izzy. I think that's the end of the car show. Oh, there's a model kit that I can't finish because my hands don't want to let me finish it.
You what?
There's a model kit that I can't finish because I can't grip a brush anymore. Even the fat ones, I can't grip them anymore. What? That's my baby.
6 Cheerios.
That's my baby. That's my little granddaughter. You want to see me all wet?
No.
No, you're gonna.
It's just singing too much.
Here's the ponytail I cut off. Look at that thing.
Kurt Busch in a pool.
Here's a ponytail I cut off.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hair.
Just tuning in.
What the fuck is that? Not what the heck. There's a Jar Jar with his piece of shit.
What the heck?
Look, that's when the pug was skinny from 2016. She's got fatter over the last year and that 2 years.
Pugnacious.
Pug Nation.
Pugger run. Oh, there it is.
There's the fake Greg Biffle that was gonna. Ooh.
Wow, TIgg with long hair?
Yeah, TIgg had an 18-inch ponytail.
What is that? What was that? It's a Malibu.
That's my car. I still have that car. I still drive that car.
What's all the dirt?
We were digging a garden. We were digging a.
Who'd you bury?
We buried the old band. We came up with TIgg. No, it's digging the garden. We were digging gardens.
I'm sure you were digging the garden and not your dogs?
No, I was digging the gardens.
Okay. 'Cause usually it's our dogs doing the digging around here.
There's the famous satellite dish.
That's the old one. The new ones, I don't have a picture of the new ones yet. There was my choice for presidential candidates in 2016.
Pop.
Some of my bases. Me and my old lady. More bases.
What? Oh my gosh. Bases is a dirty word anymore.
These are all done by me. Anything you see is done by me. I've done these. I didn't steal them from anywhere. I made all the decals or whatever, and I made the bases, including this one that's kind of, you're going to see here in a minute. I actually made this myself. This is not somebody else's work. This is my work. I went ahead and made the whole entire car. Well, that one and the next one. The next one. I made that base myself.
Florida lottery.
Yep, I made that all myself. That is not somebody else's work. That is all my work. Oh, that was for guess.
And the Star Trek one.
All my work. See, here's R Factor with the GPL cars. And they're actually fun to drive in that.
Which was all your work.
All those cars, that was all my work. That was nobody else's work. I did all those bases. There's one of the best pictures of all time.
Well,
Look how clean that is. Look how clean that is.
What is?
That's sharp. That F1 car. It's a 55 there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the 37 mod actually.
Oh, 37.
Yeah, that's the 37 mod. I have.
That's when KFC was still pretty decent.
Yep, they're not decent anymore. I have a lot of classic F1 mods. I hated that camera phone. Took terrible, terrible pictures. Well, you want? I love Star Trek.
Abby,
So
Abby, you want 'em. Abby's.
Was that Kyle Busch? Or Kyle Petty I just saw back there?
no, it was
Oh, your
not.
pug looks silly. He's like, what are you taking a picture of?
Wasn't the pug in Men in 2?
And one.
And 1, yeah. Nope.
That's my dad.
Afro Santa.
That's the 70s. That's my dad.
Afro Santa. Afro Santa. He's wearing a plastic, like plastic raincoat.
Uh-huh. That's the 70s for you.
And a yellow hefty bag.
The last concert I went to is coming up.
There you go. Oh, he's so happy. Is that was that Boys to Men? What is that?
No, that's the Impractical Jokers. The Impractical Jokers. Comedy troupe. The Tenderloins. Laugh. You want to see Lady Pug? You want to see the Lady Pug again? That's adorable.
Oh my god. Anyways, I think we've been going on for ages.
Yeah, we have. There's my old home. There's one of my old stomping grounds. The signs from my old stomping grounds: Frankfurt Avenue and Cockman Avenue. Yeah, baby, that's Philadelphia. You don't get more Philly than that. I thought I had more pictures of my dad. That's why I'm scrolling through there. I thought I had the. I don't know, y'all. Yes, I'm a Trekkie, and no, I don't live with my parents. That same picture. I thought I had that other one in here. A lot of Bass Al cars in here now. We're coming up in the Bass Al section. Some Scott Eisman renders.
A lot of Bass Ale cars.
Yep.
Get into Bass.
There's the car I can't find. The Bass Al Mini Cooper for Race '07. I think it's still on the XP machine. I have to figure out how to. I got to fire that up one of these years and take it off of there. Oh no! Look at this. This is from 2015, and look what the car's doing a burnout. Yep. More Bass Al. Oh, you don't need to see these.
And now he's doing a burnout.
Oh, what happened up there?
That's that. Yeah, I wish I knew those were coming up. I wouldn't have put them up there, but my wife in our old trailer, my wife fell through the floor, and she
Oh my.
and beat the crap out of her leg.
Oh.
Nails in her leg, like 5 of them, and it was terrible.
Yikes.
Yeah. There you go, Bill. Here's something here. Yeah. Yeah, I painted this 4 years ago, and look what it's on, Bill.
Well, I don't know what you're waiting.
You're more delayed than Ian is.
Mustang.
Mustang.
I don't see it. Oh, I see it.
Yep, that's one of my paint jobs. That's one of my paint jobs. That's one of my cars. Notice it's got a 40 on it. That's my car. For one season, I ran Fords. Actually, that's a Ricky Stenhouse. That is a base that I used somebody else because I couldn't copy it. I couldn't figure it out. So that's actually
Factor?
no, that's NR2K.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's just a Z mod. I just used the same flame base. It was just for off season, so I just used the flame base, a Ricky Stenhouse flame base. I couldn't get the fade right. It was pissing me off, and then I found it and I did it because I like the fade on it. Keep calm and listen to the Beatles.
Baby, you could try my car.
Yes, I'm gonna be a star.
Okay. Oh, don't do that. You got me yawning.
Yeah, seriously. No yawning. Oh, the cars I painted off for my wife because she thought she was going to try sim racing. So I painted her up this.
The way back.
Now it's coming up. You're really behind.
I just saw the car.
Yep, that's it. Shinsky. That's her name. Shinsky and the Pug. But yep, it's car viewer. That's why it looks so crappy. But I painted that up.
Is it an S or a J?
An S. Shin. S, like in shin, your knee, your leg part. Shin.
Yeah.
The only true 7-time champions are coming up. And with their cars. Greatest picture ever.
Yep, there's the Intimidator and the guy that
The king.
wouldn't have 7 if David Pearson had actually ran more full season. He would not have 7, mark my words. Pearson and the Wood Brothers ran more than the races they did.
Yep. And if I'd have picked the right numbers, I'd have won a lot.
7,
Exactly.
especially David Pearson.
There's my old Ford that I had to get rid of because the engine blew up. Well, basically blew up on me.
Good Taurus.
Yep, Ford Taurus. Yep, that's my old Ford. The engine was crap in it. It was a nice little car other than the freaking engine. There's my 2 Class T-shirts. God, is that long ago? Here's Iowa Speedway, the last time I was there. Can't believe it's been 2014 already.
Stop it, Tom.
Yeah, Tom. We're boring him to death.
No, it's just you.
I know. I know.
I was
I'm
up
not bored
early.
them to death.
My beautiful children.
Early.
Yeah.
Highway. That's highway. The seats look a lot better than California. That's
They're not that comfortable.
There you go. Kurt Busch in the stands.
Oh, there it is. There's the picture.
Okay.
There's the picture I was looking for. It's not as big as I thought it was, but it's good.
Which one?
It's coming up. You're,
Fishing one?
yep. That's my dad.
Papa?
That's my dad.
Papa fishing.
That was his hobby. That was his geek. He fished any chance he could get.
There you go, Tom. I got one for you.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough of that. And we've been on the air for almost 2.5 hours. So what we've decided here is, other than Pizza Mondays, because I'm not going to stream on off days anymore. Those are the days I'm going to be streaming. We're going to do classics on Tuesday with NR2K, classics with ISI Sims on Thursday, and classics with SimBim on Saturday. Sundays will always be Coffee with the TIgg. Today's show was not as exciting as last week's show, that's for sure, but it was a good show.
With all the pizza.
Yeah, we were about ready. You're lucky we couldn't reach out that far and smack the crap out of you, but that's what that is. So that's what we decided. We're classic racing with the sim is what the title is going to change. I'm going to see if I can. Adam, Stenad, Adam. He posted up a site that hopefully is a free make a video banner, and I'm gonna play around with that for a little bit. I have another one, but you have to pay for it, so I'm not paying for stuff right now. But classic sim racing with the TIgg. We got to put the sim in there, because if we put classic racing, they'll think I'll be showing old racing videos. But that's neither here nor there. But that's what we're gonna do. That's how we started out the show 2.5 hours ago. And I did not drop one frame this show. Not one frame got dropped. It was Restreamer, I think, that was really messing it up. I really do. This new company, Streamer, is doing a lot better job of handling it. So there you go. I'm going a lot too, aren't I?
Yeah.
I know. That's typical me, though. Right, Bill? You've been hanging around these shows longer than anybody else. He's even watched the recorded ones. He's even watched all the old recorded ones that I used to do on my tablet. 10-minute shows that I used to do on my tablet. Anyway, we're at, I forgot, we're at like 54, 55 subscribers. Like to get that up to 60 by the end of the year. I know we've got not a lot of time left. So tell your friends that we're going to be doing all classic sim racing. I'm going to try to do up some new banners and stuff. And not going to change the logo for the cars. Coffee with the TIgg is always going to be Coffee with the TIgg. So those are going to be that. The car contest after the trucks are done, which has got, what, 11 days left, and I've gotten one submission. So it looks like we're going to have one winner, because nobody else has submitted a truck. So we have one whole submission. So,
Yeah, what kind of file do you want?
well, when you get it done, just do it. Hopefully you painted up a pit crew.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I am done.
Okay. Well, then you just make a car file. When you win, you just send it to me.
Just go for
Okay.
one of those generic ones, Tom.
Yeah, just use one of those generic ones.
Spam.
Spam, 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 spam. I used to have a spam crew.
Just take a 40 and put it right over there.
Uh-huh.
Just right over whatever the spam number is. Just put it right.
Spam it. Spam it. Spam it all.
Then you'll know where to park. Just park on the spam.
Uh-huh.
Special macaroni and cheese.
Ew. Let's see if it's in here. Oh.
There it goes again.
You're getting me off.
Starting with
Oh, you stop that stupid thing. Facebook, you stupid Facebook. Albums. Let's see if it's in here. I did at one time, a million years ago. I wonder if it's in here. I highly doubt it is because it's. I think it's pre-Facebook days.
Pre-Facebook days.
Yeah, when I actually had a spam card. Nope, it's not in here. I did it one time paying a spam card, and it's not in here. So there you go.
Hey,
Huh?
I just checked my email. I checked my email, but all I could find was canned meat.
Anywho, you can keep those bad jokes to yourself, please. There's this thing called the mute button. But anyway,
He's scaring me.
did you? Yeah, I know he's scaring the hell out of me too. Did you hear all my report? Did you hear the report I did make on the D27, or were you off in La La Land there, Bill?
La la.
Yeah, okay.
Do you guys know what the signature sandwich is at South Boston Speedway?
Spam.
No.
Spam.
It's probably.
Spam.
It's a baked bean sandwich.
No.
Not Boston, Massachusetts. South.
South Boston.
That's where the Sandler brothers came from.
So it's a Sattler sandwich.
It would be quarter-inch thick fried bologna sandwiches.
Oh, fried bologna. Yeah.
And they were good.
And they were.
Like a Martinsville hot dog.
I've never had either, and I'm not too. Not gonna. I'm not gonna.
Unless you go to South Boston, you won't have one.
Nope, I won't have one. I won't have one at all. Take a drink. Breathe. In. Out. In. Never mind. Anyway, so you didn't hear my report on the G27. You're going to have to rewatch the show because it was in the first half an hour. I'm loving it. I'm loving every minute of it. I thanked you immensely. I thanked you immensely on Facebook. I know, no kidding. You saw 2 lungs, 2.5 lungs by the sound of it. I did thank you immensely on my public profile, and yeah, I know. I think you got overly excited over that fried bologna.
Just a bunch of baloney.
Oh my God! Seriously?
All right.
It's crazy.
Yep.
I lost my train of thought. Thank you very much. All right.
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake. We're not watching Fluffy. I post enough Fluffy on my timeline. We don't need to talk about Fluffy. Gabriel Iglesias, for those who do not know, funniest comedian of the day, of the last 10 years, actually. Now we're off track. Coffee with the TIgg. Oh, I was talking about the next painting contest. Well, we're probably going to wind up doing an 88 car after that, an Arrow 88 car, back to the 70 car, and then back to the 63 car, since that's what I'm going to be running most of. I still will run Cup, Xfinity, and trucks occasionally, but it'll be more classic racing than the newer stuff. Like we were talking about 2.5 hours ago, 2 hours ago, about running nothing but mostly the classic stuff. So that's how that's going to work out. And of course, don't know what we're going to do with the car files in not iRacing. I'm not going to do iRacing. In the ISI sims, we'll probably just use generic car files until we figure out. Because I know only one guy who actually knows how to paint anything else other than NR2K. And if he would be gracious enough to start painting some of those cars. He's done one, and it looks great. Yeah, that's how that rubber ball bounces, because there's only like one guy I know of that can paint outside of NR2K. His name shall be renamed nameless, but he knows who he is. I think. Bill. Other than me, I can do it, but I just
The 60 series, 1964. I'd like to see it do from start to finish the entire 1964 season, subbing tracks as necessary. 62 races.
no,
You want to do a season from start to finish?
no,
Here's your challenge.
no, no. I've gone away from that idea because the more I thought about it, because are you done?
Yeah.
The more I thought about it, the more of a hassle it would be to keep the point system, to keep at it, and make sure I get to stream and all that stuff to actually do a season. Just doing individual races as needed. Like I know there's a Trenton out there somewhere for NR2K, and tracks like that, the rarer ones, just doing something with stuff like that. You know, that would be more fun to me. Walt Disney, you know, do that with the old the '98 Bush cars. That mod too. I forgot about that mod too. There's that '98 Bush car mod. There's also the '98 Cup mod. Yeah. So there's plenty of classic mods for NR2K. The main mod, you know, since it's 15 years old, is now considered a classic. So the original mods, so I can do that too. You know, there's a lot of stuff out there. Nazareth, I love Nazareth. John has a beautiful version of Nazareth. John Norton does. So his wife is yelling at him again. I can hear her in the background. So there's plenty of stuff to do with NR2K. There's tons of stuff to do with R Factor. Like I said, I've got probably 30 classic F1 mods in R Factor. 30's probably a little high. 20 to 30 of them. And F1, and I also have the under 2 liter, which I've been doing. The under 2 liter. There's several other mods also. There's Le Mans mod in there also. There's a ton of stuff to do in the R Factor. And there's also, well, other than GPL, GTL with the sims, you know, you got that entire sim right there. That's nothing but classic cars and classic tracks. And then in GTR2, there's a ton of stuff too. There's a Can-Am mod. Like I said, I was driving the Chaparral vacuum car around the bad version of Riverside. That we need to get somebody to fix that one too. All the Riversides and every other sim, not just a few good ones, but GTR2 and GTL need a good Riverside. Right, Bill? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
GTL, huh? Oh, GTL. Gary's working on it.
Okay, cool. And then, you know, because I actually love running the track. We need to get some more. I think Big Willow is in both those sims too. So, I think Donnybrook's in some of them too. So there's a few classic tracks. Augustana. We really need to find a track maker to make an Augustana. I'm serious. I beg anybody who can build a track. Who's playing music on my show? Probably Tom. I'm begging somebody. Augustana. We need that. We need that track. That's like one of the classic tracks. Stardust too would be cool to have too. But I know I'm asking a lot.
Stardust is in R Factor GTL.
Is it? And then I gotta look for it. So I'm about ready to mute Mr. Noisy. So that you know, run some classic cars on some classic tracks. They got the mods out. The mods are out there. The tracks are, you know, spread out between the 4 or 5 sims that are your good 4 or 5 sims. So that's what we're basically going to do. We're headed towards 2 hours and 40 minutes into this show. My wife is asleep, or else she probably would have been yelling at me by now. So thank God for that.
We're not asleep and we're not yelling at you.
I know. Well, she usually does after 2 hours of show. Yeah. Anyway, you don't want to be my wife.
You'd be dead.
Yeah, and that's something like that. Anyway, if you like what you saw, even though today's show wasn't as lively as it usually is, we did go on for 2 hours showing different shit. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to remind you when we come on. I'm going to, again, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays at noon Eastern Time, 11 Central, 10 Mountain, and 9 Pacific. I got it right. I got it right. Any other time, you're going to have to figure out for your frickin' self.
I want to thank our special guest star, Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch, yes, Kurt Busch. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. Hit the like button. Go on YouTube. Even if you don't watch it, go on YouTube. Hit the damn like button. Get them likes up there. YouTube like to see you hit that like button. They like to hit that subscribe button because then they start paying attention to you and showing. Well, you gotta just go in there and hit the like button. Just load up each video as it's loading. Just hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like. I do it every show. So all right.
Live on YouTube.
Because YouTube likes it when you hit that like button, and for some reason, the more people hit the like button, the more the subscribe button gets hit. They'll put you on YouTube streamer of the up and coming streamer or whatever, and you get shown to more people, and more people watch you. That's how Jimmer got got spread around. That's how Gamer Muscle, Dan DiMaggio. Is that when the more people hit those buttons, the YouTube will say, "Hey, we need to show this guy to, people you may like," type of thing, and that's how it gets spread around YouTube. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks to whoever put up with this 2-hour and 42-minute show today. There's a piece of chocolate cake on the. Oh. I'm glad you guys don't see that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for telling all the stupid jokes, Ian. We appreciate it. Next week's show, keep them to yourself. No, I'm just teasing. I'm not counting on anything. Like that out of gear. Thanks again for watching. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit the bell to remind you when I'm going on. Smoke. Are you done? Are you seriously done?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that see, Bill's learning how to be quiet, which is I'm thankful for. Thank you, Bill. Every time you
fix it up still.
You got some backfeed too. Bill must have muted himself again because he's not even flashing. Oh, okay. Thanks, guys, for stopping by again. Last time I'm going to say it. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell to remind you when I'm going on. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.